Hello everyone, I'm your English teacher from Shri Guru Harkrishan Senior Secondary Public School and I hope that everything is good with you and your family. Now today from your literature book we will discuss a topic peace of mind. So before I discuss this topic with you, let's revise this, warm yourself up as a brief introduction of the chapter. Our values are our principles and our guides. Values are our codes of internal conduct, the principle upon which we run our life and make our decisions. Our values often include universal principles such as truthfulness, honesty, fairness, justice, honor, etc. These principles are often essential for our personal and social survival. In the story, you will read about the virtues vital to keep yourself calm amid difficulties. So, in this chapter, we are going to revise about our principles, our moral values, and how we need to keep calm and keep control on our mind during difficult situation and during difficult times. So before I start this story, I just want to tell you that this is an extract taken from Buddha's preaching and I hope you have heard about Buddhaji, how his teachings are famous in the world and how he gave a lesson, moral lessons to the people through his preachings. Now, once the Buddha was walking from one town to another town with a few of his followers. This was in the initial days. While they were traveling, they happened to pass a lake. They stopped there and the Buddha told one of his disciples, I'm thirsty, do get me some water from that lake there. So in the picture you can see that Buddhaji, he is sitting there and he is giving sermons to his followers and he was traveling along with his followers. So it was an incident once Buddhaji was traveling with his followers and it was during the starting of the days. So when they were traveling, they happened to cross a lake. So Buddhaji stopped there and he told one of his follower or disciple that go and bring water from me from the lake. The disciple walked up to the lake. When he reached it, he noticed that some people were washing clothes in the water. Right at the moment, a bullock cart started crossing through the lake. As a result, the water became very muddy, very turbid. Turbid again means very dirty. The disciple thought, how can I give this muddy water to the Buddha to drink? So he came back and told the Buddha, the water in the lake is very muddy. I don't think it fit to drink. So when his disciple goes there to the lake, in the picture you can see that this is a lake, people are washing clothes, that bullock is passing through. So that disciple, when he goes near to the lake, he watches the same activities like people are washing the clothes, bullock cart is passing through the lake. So this water is not fit for drinking. So how can I take that water to Buddhaji for a drinking? So he did not dare to take that water because he considered that water is not fit for drinking. After about half an hour, again the Buddha asked the same disciple to go back to the lake and get him some water to drink. So after half an hour, again Buddhaji asked that disciple, you just go back and bring some water for me from the lake. The disciple obediently went back to the lake. This time he found that the lake had absolutely clear water in it. So second time when he visit there, when he go there to have a water, so what he noticed? He noticed that this time the lake water is very clear. The mud had settled down and the water above it looked fit to had. So he collected some water in a pot and brought it to the Buddha. So what he noticed that second time the water is very clear. So he considered it as a fit for drinking. He put some water in the pot and bring that for Buddhaji to drink. So now the Buddha looked at the water and then he looked up at the disciple and said, see what you did to make the water clean. You let it be and the mud settled down on its own and you got clear water. So now Buddhaji gave him teaching there. He said that see what you did there to make the water clean. Actually disciple had not put any effort. So what he did, he waited there for half an hour. Earlier the water was muddy, dirty. But no sooner he waited for half an hour, all the mud settled at the bottom and the clean water came up. So that water is enough for fit for drinking. So he said that, Buddhaji said that, you let it be and the mud settled around on its own and you got clear water. Your mind is also like that. So he compared water, dirty water and our mind in the same way. That is the metaphor. So he compared the activities of our mind with the dirty water. He said that same is the condition with our mind. When it is disturbed, just let it be. Give it a little time. It will settle down on its own. You don't have to put in any extra effort to calm it down. It will happen. It is effortless. So what he said, that when you are in a situation where your mind is so disturbed, where you are feeling angered, you want to give a vent to your pent up feelings, you want to burst out on another one. So he said that don't need to do anything. You just give your mind, you just give time to your mind, all the things will settle down on its own like the water, and you will have a clear mind. So you don't need to put any extra effort to make yourself calm. What thing you need to do, you just need to give us some time to your brain, let the things settle on its own, and after some time you will be calm and composed. So you don't need to show your anger at once. What did the Buddha emphasize here? He said it is effortless. So what is the main sentence? He said that it is effortless. You don't need to put any extra efforts to make yourself calm. Having peace of mind is not a strenuous job. Strenuous means not a difficult job. So to make your mind calm, that is not very difficult job. It is an effortless process. When there is a peace inside you, that peace permeates to outside. So when there is a peace in your mind, that you will expose in your body also, that will reflect in your body also. It's suppressed around you and in the environment. And if you are having a peace in your mind, you will be giving the same peace to the others. If you are an angry person, you are giving that anger to others also. So that people around you may start feeling that peace and grace. So in this way, by keeping yourself calm and composed, you can spread that peace around you. So this was the lesson, this was the teaching that Buddha ji gave us through this chapter, and I hope you understood. Thank you.